gonna see if this thing will do a burnout in rear-wheel drive. As far as I know, this is the only video of an Escalade V doing a burnout. Also guys, we got our new website going for Killer Performance right now. You guys can go on there. It's killerperformancekc.com. We have a full store and we're adding stuff daily. Some of our packages that we offer for, you know, late model GM, Ford, Dodge stuff. We also have some OBS stuff on there. Y'all message me all the time asking me about what weld wheels we use on these trucks. We'll have those on there. That way you guys can just click and order right off our website. But we do have some new merch, some new Killer Performance shirts. So go on there, look around, buy you a shirt, and see what else you can spend your money on with us on our new online store. The shirts turned out pretty good though. So we got the rear, our We Void warranty shirts. These are always a popular one. We got our gear logo on the front. We got these in gray, white, and red. So, and we do have only select sizes right now. I believe we have a lot of large and extra large. But yeah, we have gray, and then our red ones are down in here. And these are next level, so they're a really nice material, but there's our red one there. But they're all the same. We Void warranty shirts. So go on there and get you a shirt, guys. We appreciate your support. Harry does too. Keep them busy.
Yep.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to let you know whenever I post a new video. What's up everyone? Welcome to today's video. We got some more Escalade V content coming your way right now. In the middle of doing the cam swap and putting a Joker's Performance ported supercharger on there. The Escalade already had upper pulley, intake, and meth kit on there, and we're just kind of upgrading it, taking it a little bit further. And we're also going to be pulling the front drive shaft out of it for tuning. That way we can get some dyno numbers on this thing. But we ended the last video with if these have the same cam or not with an LT5, because we did find a lot of LT5 similarities in there, and we're checking right now. All right, so we have the Escalade V cam right here, and then we have an LT5 cam, correct, Steve?
Other way around.
Other way around.
Right, Escalade cam, LT5 cam.
All right, and the numbers are basically the same, except there's 2 7s instead of a 0-2 right there. But other than that, it's the exact same part number. So
yeah,
they honestly they look a lot alike, Steve.
Yeah,
I mean, there's really not much difference. Pretty wild. So they are different part numbers, but literally almost the exact same part number.
I mean, it should almost come out to be the same.
Right.
This LT5 cam is a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
But that's probably the only difference.
Yeah, really.
I'm sure it's all the same not having DOD.
Right. All right. So that's one more
She's
thing.
in and the valve springs are done. So it's time to go back together.
Got the valve springs on there, and Steve said they were a fun one to do.
Yeah. In the back with the 3/8 ratchet doing, because you have to do one at a time. You can't do a dual tool on these because of the rocker arm angle. They don't match up. So I'd have to like preload my ratchet to go into there because I was hitting the firewall trying to compress the rear valve spring to get it on.
Did you hear what the guys were saying in the video? You got to take the cowl off next time, hood and the cowl. And they said you can get to the blower easily.
Oh, the whole cowl comes off?
Yeah.
Oh, that would make it way better.
That's what they were saying.
Like every one of these GM cars that has metal here does not come off.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Like every one I've dug into, it doesn't come off, but this one does. We'll have to look into that.
It doesn't look like it does, but the internet experts were saying it does.
Yeah.
So.
Because those 2 bolts on the coolant pipes they're back there.
Yeah. Well, it's ready to go back together now.
Yep.
Got the new BTR Stage 1 PDS cam in there. It's a little bit less aggressive than what we normally use, but that's because this is an Escalade V. It's a luxury vehicle. We didn't want to get too rowdy with it. We do get the extra fueling from the cam now, and we'll have some extra power for sure from the cam. And then Brett at Joker said that ported blower is good for probably about 50 to 60 horse. So
just by itself.
Just by itself, yeah. So cool. All right.
Good.
Well, let you get back at it.
All right. Some
getting the new blower all outfitted here. Got the bypass. As you can see, it's just a throttle body. All it is. It looks like a Duramax throttle body, or maybe a different throttle body GM uses on something else. But that's actually the bypass for the Supercharger, much like a Hellcat uses on a Mopar. Blower looks good though. Old Brett did a good job for us. But
oh yeah,
Steve's putting the pulley in right now. These pulleys are cool. You can just unbolt the front, the shaft, and slide her on in there. Hopefully you got some extra lube on there, Steve.
Oh yeah, I was putting the lube on it.
And this is the old Supercharger here. This is the one that came off of it. Low model unit. We'll send this one off to get ported. That way we'll have one here sitting on the shelf. Ended up getting a core a few months ago. That way we could have one on the shelf and not have to wait, 2-3 weeks to send it off and have a vehicle down without the Supercharger. This way we can swap them right out and keep on rolling. Steve got most of the front accessories on, and basically put the Supercharger on, do the fun bolts in the back of the blower lid, and then Steve will be ready to put all the front stuff back together, the radiator, heat exchanger, bumper.
Yeah, now that I've had it apart, I know how to put it in revert.
Yeah.
Put it back together reverse the better way,
Yeah.
instead of figuring out what you got to do.
Yeah, right. Should be pretty nice. Can't wait to hear this thing though. It's gonna sound good.
Little can in it.
Yep. Here and check out this Shelby Daytona that's sitting here. It's a pretty cool car. The build quality on this thing is really, really nice. Cam's over here putting a custom exhaust on this LT4 swap 454 SS we did. Guys, I know I mentioned it a couple videos ago, but Killer Performance now has its own YouTube channel. So if you want to see all the other projects we got going on here in the shop, Harry's been filming pretty much everything that comes through on a weekly basis. So make sure you go hit the subscribe button for them. It's Killer Performance on YouTube, and give us a follow on there. We got a few videos up already, but that'll give you an in-depth look of some of the other stuff we have going on besides my personal projects that we have on this channel. But yeah, make sure you guys go give them a follow. Killer Performance. All right, so we got the Escalade pretty much back together. Basically, just got to put the blower on and a little, intake, little bitty stuff. And this thing will be ready to fire up and then ready to get tuned. We have the front drive shaft we're taking out of it. So we are going to put this thing on the dyno, get some actual numbers with it, because these things are all-wheel drive all the time, and our dyno is a two-wheel drive dyno. So everything's coming along nice, though. But yeah, like I said, we're getting ready to throw this ported Joker's, we'll call it an LT 4.5 blower on it right now. Steve's doing the best part right now, getting those bolts. Yeah. And guys, this cowl, only thing that comes off is this plastic cowl.
Yeah. You can see the glue on the ends.
Yeah, this is metal underneath here. So taking out this plastic cowl, guys, does not do anything. So
all the GMs are like that.
Yeah, I don't know who was commenting on there, just take the cowl out, but that's not the case, guys. Cowl is glued to the frame of the truck, glued to the chassis. So
when they see this, they're gonna know all the tricks.
Yeah, one guy said just pull off the whole body off the frame. Yeah, I guess
that is easy if you've done it and you know exactly every little thing to unhook, and you can do it in like 2 hours.
You gotta do the AC and everything though. You gotta disconnect the AC, and then the air ride's connected to this. That'd be a whole nother deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like
I think
a
we'll
bag
just
of
stick
worms.
with pulling the front bumper off and the radiator. That'd be a really good.
I'd say it's about like doing a 6-gen cam if you were doing it with the engine in the car, as far as how much stuff you got to take off.
Right. But we got the front bumper back on. Basically all we got left is wheel liners, front wheels, and just the intake tube here. And then we're gonna get this thing fired up for you guys. We're really excited to hear what this thing sounds like with the BTR Stage 1 cam in it, through the factory Escalade V exhaust, which is amazing, by the way. I showed you all in the last video how cool that stuff is.
And then we're hoping to pull the front drive shaft.
Yeah, and we're going to be pulling the front drive shaft out. Yep, front drive shaft out, maybe a burnout before we put it back in, and then obviously put it on the dyno. All right, we got the Escalade V. Steve, is it ready to fire up?
Ready to go.
All right, we'll go ahead and give her a go. Nice, it's really not too rowdy. Yeah, V mode. Did you hit the V?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on V mode now. Oh, there it goes. That's crazy.
Oh, man. Hell yeah.
That's awesome. It's not too much. It's perfect for the Escalade V.
Yeah.
And guys, this is still going through all the factory manifolds, cats, stock exhaust, everything. It still just sounds great.
I want to hear a rev.
Yeah.
I think the blower in the cam is enough to upset it, because it doesn't want to just try to fall on.
Right, yeah.
Sounds good.
Hey Steve, so are you pulling the front drive shaft out so we can do burnouts?
Yeah. That's the only reason, too.
That's really the only reason. We're just going to happen to just throw it on the dyno while we have it out. But really, the real reason is so we can do a burnout.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's done a burnout in Escalade V yet because it's all-wheel drive.
I have a feeling it's going to do rolling burnouts.
I have a feeling it's going to do rolling burnouts too. And it's pretty easy to pull out, isn't it? You got basically just these bolts here, and then it just slides out.
They haven't changed much, yeah. It's just kind of the dust boot. They put a clamp around it, so you kind of have to work it off. But we're about there. Throw the liners in and the wheels back on.
And it's time to throw a tune in it.
We need just tune
rock
on
and roll.
The keyboard.
Yeah. It's awesome. I'm having Steve pull the drive shaft out of the Escalade so we can go do burnouts, but really so we can go dyno tune it. But it's really for burnouts, guys. Gas?
Fuel lights on.
Oh yeah, it was low when I came in here. Yeah. Still drives really good. I mean, really good.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, we still have the front drive shaft out of this thing, so it's not an all-wheel drive right now, so it lights the tires.
Shoot.
Hey, your
Screen is
seatbelt on, so
yeah.
to the ding.
the difference from just the pulley.
Oh, yeah. It's so great. Still really quiet.
Yeah.
And smooth in here.
It almost feels like a Z06.
Yeah.
About like the pull.
Yeah. Feels really good. Can't wait to do like all-wheel drive launch on this thing. It probably feels pretty good. And we still got the stock trans-tune this thing, so we're probably going to send the TCM off and get unlocked so that way we can raise the torque limits in the TCM. We think it's kind of holding us back right now. Honestly, that could have been some of the problems with the burnouts a while ago too.
Yeah.
Having the... It's not made to do burnouts. It's all-wheel drive, so it's kind of wondering probably where the front drive shaft is right now.
So does it induce like torque converter slip?
Yeah, probably.
Exhaust sounds so good on these. Oh shit. Oh man.
It just keeps pulling, Steve.
Oh, it rolls out. Holy cow. Look out, Trackhawks.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh yeah.
Shift's good.
That's feeling like 8.
Yeah. She pulls, baby.
What gear was that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So that felt good.
Yeah. Old rear-wheel
Right
drive
on.
track. Escalade V. I almost called it a track car. See how much traction gets in first gear. Actually, doesn't
Barely
do
in
too
second. Not bad with some Nittos on 24s.
Bad. Right, yeah. We're out of meth too, Steve.
Oh yeah, we'll fill that up.
Yeah.
The thing's a heavy drinker.
It is. I like how you can hear the blower now with that intake.
Yeah. It's got all the right noises
Yeah.
and good drivability.
All right, well, sadly saying, guys, we're going to put the front drive shaft back in it, so it's going to be all-wheel drive again. But it's been fun having a rear-wheel drive Escalade V for about 2 hours. All right. Here's what it sounds like with it all tuned up. Has a nice sound to it, Steve.
Oh yeah. I'd say it's perfect. You can daily this thing for sure.
Oh yeah, it still drives just completely stock inside.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, with the stock exhaust, that's definitely the way to go with the cam.
Yeah.
I'd assume probably after this video, we'll probably be getting a couple emails and phone calls wanting a cam. So we got
Figured out all the hurdles.
Yeah, we did. We did. It's awesome. Guys, that'll do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed some of this Escalade V footage that we're giving you right now. As far as I know, we're one of the only few cammed Escalade Vs in the country, and I think we're the first to attempt to do a rear-wheel drive burnout. I think we'll send the TCM off, get the torque limits fixed, so that way when we're applying the brake, it'll raise the torque limits, which that is an actual table in the tune. So that's probably why we couldn't do a burnout at the beginning of the video. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll have some dyno footage for you on the next video from the Escalade V. We're getting ready to head the dyno right now, but we'll see you guys later.